Now we are moving on the example to calculate the degree of freedom. So how we can calculate the degree of freedom? This is the f is equal to 3 times of L minus 2J1 minus J2. 2J1 degree of freedom for joint 1 and J2 degree of freedom for number of joint 2. Joint number 2 for the degree of freedom 2. So L is a number of links. So this is an f is a degree of freedom. F is a degree of freedoms. L number of links and J1 joint number of joints for 1 degree of freedom and J2 number of joint for 2 degree of freedom. Okay, number of joint for 2 degree of freedom. So that is the formula we are using to calculate the degree of freedom for planar mechanism. So in this thing, how we have actually seen how number of the joints, or we have seen the binary joints B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. So 5 number of the links are there. The number of links L is what? L is if you are seeing the number of links, and that thing की number of links are what? The number of links is equal to कितने हो गए? 5. And one is a rolling pair, that is also called half joint. And this is a ternary joint. This is a ternary, number of 3 joints are linked. Here is a, so whenever we have seen the 3 joints are linked from the 1, that is called the ternary joint. And if you are talking about the binary joint, when 2 links are in same direction, same connection, 2 links, so that is called the binary joint. And now from the structure, from the structure we have seen that out of 5 binary joint, one is rolling pair है और half of joint है. Out of 5 is one is rolling pair. So remaining 4 क्या हो जाएगा? Remaining 4 is a turning pair. Remaining 4 क्या है? Turning pair. As we have seen in from the diagrams, or we can see from the structure, that one is a ternary joint. So that is a ternary joint is here, and 3 links are connected with a ternary joint. And ternary joint, from one ternary joint have 2 turning pair. So total number of joint for 1 degree of freedom is equal to 4 plus 2, that is 6. So now we are here. Total number of links is equal to 5, that is the one, and J1 number of joint for 1 degree of freedom, that is we are calculating 4 comma 2, that is what? 6. And J2 number of joint for the 2 degree of freedom. How much is a 2 degree of freedom? That is a 1 rolling pair. So according to 2, that is equal to 1. In all we have seen the 6 turning pairs and one rolling pair. So this is well. Now we are calculating the thing is the degree of freedom is equal to 3 times of L minus 1 minus 2 times of J1 minus J2. Put all values in first equation. So then how we are calculating this thing? Degree of freedom is equal to 3 times of link is what? 5 minus 1 minus 2 times of joint is what? 6 and minus 1 J2. So if you are calculating this thing, that is 12, 4 is here and 4 3 12 and 2 6 also 12 minus 1. F is equal to minus 1 because F जो है वो less than 1 है. And if the lesson, so this is what is दिस रिस्ट्रेंट कह सकते हैं या फिर सुपर स्ट्रक्चर्ड है. इफ द डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इज लेस देन 1 हो, डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम अगर लेस देन 1 है तो उसको हम सुपर स्ट्रक्चर या फिर हम इसको रिडंडेंट फ्रेम बोलते हैं. So that is all we are calculating this frame for the degree of freedom is what? -1. So this is the thing. Ternary joints have two number of pairs, this is, and binary joints, this one, this is the binary, this is, and this is total binary 5 binary joint. This is also called number of link, and that is 5 as per required. And 2 degree of freedom is a sliding pair because it is move in a 2 direction, yeah, any direction. So it is 2 degree of freedoms 1. So all the values are put in these equations, 2 times of L minus 1 minus 2j minus g1, and then we are calculating the value of f is equal to -1, which is less than 1, called the superstructure or redundant. So that is the way to calculating the degree of freedom. Now guys, I am going to talking about one more example for calculation of the degree of freedom. That is the structures are given of you, and that is number of binary joints 1 2 3 4 5 b1 b2 b3 b4 b5. And now we are calculating the degree of freedom for this structure given of you. I hope it will clear your all the doubts. As we know that the number of links are here 1 2 3 4 5, 5 number of links, and out of 5 number of links or joint, one is rolling pair. ये rolling pair है, this is rolling pair, and we can say this is a rolling pair. One is rolling pair, and remaining four are ternary pair. Yeah, we can say that the turning pair. Remaining four are the turning pair, and this is the joint that is also called the ternary pair. Ternary pair are the pair that have the link with the two other joints, and this is also in same direction. And so the ternary joint is comprising, therefore the ternary joint comprising two turning pair. Ternary joint consisting of the two turning pair. So this is the ternary joint and consisting of the two turning pair. So that is the two turning pair of this is. So number of two turning pair is this is, and also we know that the one sliding pair. Therefore the value of J1 number of joint, that is 5, and J2 is equal to, if you are talking about the J2 number of ternary joints are there 4, and plus 1 is a sliding pair. So total J2 is equal to 5, and J3, that is the rolling pair is equal to 1. So according to formula, degree of freedom is equal to 3 times of L minus 1 minus 2j minus j. This is all. So the degree of freedom is equal to 3 times L is what? L is here is given 5. L is this is, and J2 is this is, and J3 is 1. That is the L, that is the J2, and that is the J3. So put all the values is here. L and the value of L, and the value of L is 5 minus 1 minus 2j. J is what? 5 and minus 1. 4 4 3 12 minus 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. So F is equal to 1. Degree of freedom is 1. That is the perfect structure. Perfect structure. So this is all right. I hope this will help you to understand the thing is what. This is the complete explanation that we have seen. That is a number of joints are 5 are there, and out of 5 the 4 turning pair and 1 sliding pair, and therefore the J2 is 5, and rolling pair, not the sliding but the rolling pair is 1, and then all the things put in the formula is F is equal to 3 L minus 1 minus 2j minus J2, and F is equal to वैल्यू पुट कर दी एंड डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम 1 आ गया. डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम 1 is for the perfect structure.